I guess when they shorten the video enough so they get rid of asking for subscribers throughout the video, they have to make the entire video a self-advertisement. Hello everyone and welcome to Altaspace, and today we are going over the I do whatever for every subscriber I have trend that has been populating mine as well as every other person's feed I know, which I have nicknamed the One Sub Challenge. It is weird looking back at the evolution of this trend of trying to do anything to get followers. There used to be the sub for sub forums back in the day. Some would buy followers illegally. Some would do MacBook giveaways to their followers. Though none of these methods had a large effect, this challenge has given people hundreds of thousands of followers overnight. For those of you who have not experienced this trend, first of all, how did you do so? Second, let me give you the rundown. Basically, people would either create new accounts or use their existing ones to do something for either every follower they gain or every follower they have. I've seen people running an inch for every follower. I've seen people pet their dog for every follower, gambling 1 cent for every follower. Hell, there is someone who is making a 3D printed cube for every person that follows them. There are so many different ideas you can do with this. It makes it one of the most interactive trends I have ever seen, spanning all sides of everyone's TikToks, Instagrams, or YouTube Shorts. Part of me is so interested in all the ideas, but another part thinks, when does it end? When people have started this trend, they usually have no end in sight. My guess is that they do not predict that anything will come of this, but when it does, they either go until they burn out, or they create a goal that they will never achieve. Someone I believe that has done this is at Gavin Strides on Instagram. At Gavin Strides. I can call you Gavin, right? Gavin went on his journey back in November 2023 to run 1 inch for every follower he has every single day. This would not be bad, except for the fact he's given the goal of reaching a marathon. Originally, I thought he was saying that overall his goal was running a marathon, but he has done over 90 days, with most of these days having him run over a mile. So I think that his goal is to run a mile in a day, or to get enough followers so he's able to run a marathon in a day. Why is this a bad idea, you might ask? Let's do some quick math. 1 marathon is approximately 26.2188 miles, and that is approximately 1,661,223 inches, which means his goal is to get over 1.6 million followers. Though this is not possible, he's going to have an incredibly hard time achieving this, especially since he's been stuck around 112,000 followers for weeks now, which is not even 1/10 of his goal in 90 days, which at this rate, he will be running like this for the next 3 years. Now, is he becoming more healthy doing this? I would say so, but what if something happens? What is he gonna do if he gets injured? I just hope that it doesn't come to this, but you never know the possibilities, and this could potentially make or break his career. Throughout my research for this video, I have found very few people who have actually managed to meet the goals they have set out to achieve. The only creator that I have seen meet the goal that she's created when starting the challenge is at Gabby Golf Girl on Instagram. Why was she able to complete it? Because she wasn't making it about the social media numbers. She made it about herself. Throughout her challenge, which only lasted 14 days, she challenged herself to score a hole-in-one and went out every day to try to get one, and for every follower she gained, she added 1 cent into a pot that she would give away once she hit it. During this challenge is when I found her, but she has done a 1,000,000 yards challenge where she hit 1 yard per follower she gains. This one is a little less realistic, but is definitely doable with her having over 411,000 followers when I'm writing this. Now, what does this have to do with me? Why does this video even exist? Well, I'm glad you asked. I did this challenge back in December, and I did this mainly because I wanted to understand more about the challenge as a whole, but also I wanted to learn more about YouTube Shorts. So, let's get into my experience with the One Sub Challenge. When I was thinking about doing this video, I wanted to do something that was reasonable for me to do over the holiday season, but I would also be improving a skill I wanted to work on. that is where I decided to work on digital drawing, especially since I knew I wanted to do some fun drawings for this channel. Hi there. Uh, I decided I would draw 1 second for every subscriber I had. When I started this challenge, I had 2 hard stops. Either once 30 days had passed or once it hit 10,000 subscribers. Both of these I thought were pretty realistic because I had no school from December 13th to January 15th, which was just a bit longer than the 30 days, and I didn't want to draw for more than 3 hours a day while I was working on other products as well, and school existing, and me not having time to do more than that. If I hit one of those, I was allowed to quit whenever I wish, which I did. I ended up doing this challenge for 30 days starting on December 13th, 2023, and ending on January 12th, 2024. Throughout this challenge, I learned how to draw many things, but most of what I drew was from suggestions from viewers, which included some flowers, some different animals, some skyscapes. I loved doing this challenge, but towards the end, I had very few ideas left, and many suggestions were being repeated, so 30 days felt like a good ending point for it. If anyone plans to do this challenge, please have some sort of goal that is independent from a follower amount, so if the algorithm is not in your favor, you can quit guilt-free. Now, let's go over the numbers. This challenge helped this channel out significantly, and I have already started thinking about other things that I could do that were somewhat similar without just asking for more followers or subscribers, since it gets annoying quickly, even for the creator. The highest viewed short I posted during this time was on December 27th, and it earned 2.6 thousand views and 61 subscribers. My lowest viewed short reached 150 views and gained 1 subscriber, and that was posted on January 8th. I also took note of when I uploaded every video, and according to my data, the videos with the most views were posted between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Central Time. The top countries who watched was the US, the UK, the Philippines, Australia, and India. The gender breakdown was 65% female, 34% male, and 1% user specified, which makes sense for the type of content I was making. One thing that surprised me was the age breakdown. 13 to 17-year-olds was only 9.6%, while other age categories such as 18 to 24 had 31%, 25 to 34 had 22%, 35 to 44 had 25%, 45 to 54-year-olds had 10%, with the rest of the categories having less than 2%. Originally, while making my hypothesis, I was thinking that 13 to 17-year-olds and 18 to 24-year-olds would have the highest amount of viewers since it's shorts content, and everyone thinks that Gen Z has such a short attention span. Something I did learn is that shorts is really good for getting new viewers. Throughout the challenge, I had less than 50 people returning viewers, but the new viewers were the ones who were watching most of the content. Almost 90% of my viewers came from the shorts feed during the time, making the shorts feed, in my opinion, somewhat rival TikTok's. The main difference is that you have shorts recommended to you throughout the homepage and actually select the content you want, instead of just having an algorithm tell you what you're going to like TikTok's does. The power of the shorts feed is also reflected in my watch time for subscribers, as 98 of my watchers were not subscribers. Another interesting statistic is that we average 40% of people who viewed the short until the end, and 60% of people who swiped away onto the next short. I'm just thinking that if we're going to do this in the future, you need to have a really good hook when doing shorts, which I found hard to do since I'm used to doing longer form content. Now, I know what you're truly here for, the grand statistics. During this challenge, all of the shorts collectively received 36,200 views. It was shown in the shorts feed 91,400 times. They collectively received 1,200 likes, averaging 40 likes per short. We also gained a total of 380 subscribers. Though this is not the hundreds of thousands of followers that the other content creators, like we had talked about earlier, have, you do have to keep in mind that all of those were Instagram, and if we go back to Gavin's content, he counts all of his social media followers into his grand total, and he only has around 2,000 subscribers at the time of filming this video, which means we're gaining about the same rate that he has been doing the 1 sub challenge for 90 days. I certainly call this experiment successful for us, and let me know what other experiments you want me to try in the future. Thank you all for watching, and make sure you do all the YouTubey things. I shall see you next time. Bye, guys!